What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Spur. We're back at it with more American Truck Simulator. Today we're going to be doing part 2 of our long haul run from San Diego up to Everett, Washington. Last video we ran from San Diego up to, I think we're in Stockton right now. Let's look at the map real quick. Yes, we're in Stockton. We'll continue our trip up the I-5. My goal is to do the entire I-5. We could only get a run to Everett though, so what we'll do is we'll probably drop off in Everett and then run empty up to Bellingham to finish up the trip. I won't do the entire I-5 end to end. So far it's been a really nice trip. Let's go ahead and get back to the truck. It's our beautiful Swift Volvo 475 horsepower D13 with a 13-speed manual transmission. I am using Logitech wheel shifter and pedals along with track IR. So with all that said, that was a mouthful. Let's get back in the truck and we'll set track IR. There we go, and we'll get rolling. All right, I think we're set and ready to go. Let's go ahead and we'll release the parking brake. Pull up our GPS, drop her in first, and we'll get going. These are on out. These Volvos have a really finicky clutch. They always have. I don't know why. So we had to stop for the night at this service station. There's literally like nowhere to stop where we were at currently. I was going to stop on the ramp to the interstate on the on-ramp, but it has a it had a guardrail, and we just didn't have room. So the service station here was kind enough to let us stop here for the night, and we'll see about continuing our trip. I'm not even going to try to turn back to the left. That's never going to happen. So we'll just make a circle. Let's see. All right, we're starting out at 7 a.m. There we go. All right, I think we're good. We'll just make a circle. We'll circle back around and get back on the interstate. We should be able to go to the left and then pick back up with it that way. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks everyone that has joined the Discord last night. Had several people show up from the channel. I really do appreciate it. I'll put the link in the description or in the comments of this video as well too. Please feel free to join, and we'll see what we can get into on there. Of course, you know, we've talked about doing like a Merge NYC multiplayer. We've talked about Into the Flames. I really want to do some convoys too with American Truck Simulator. I think that would be a lot of fun. So we got a lot of stuff I'd like to do. There we go. Nice, nice. Okay, we're good. Let's hop back out. We'll take a peek at our truck here. Beautiful Swift. Looks good. You know, despite all the bad publicity they get, it's still a nice looking truck. I dig the scheme. It's very recognizable. Like there's no mistaking when you see a Swift truck. Probably for a lot of people are like, oh no, it's Swift. All right, let's ease up here. We'll have to make a left. There are some trucking brands that are really recognizable. Schneider's another one. Saya would be one. There's just certain ones that they just jump out at you, right? Let's make this turn here. Make sure I don't grab that car back there. We all right? Yeah, we're good. All right, Stockton. So we'll run for a bit, and then I'm sure we'll have to stop somewhere and rest one more time before we complete this trip. You know, the other day, the last video, I said I didn't want to break it up into 3 parts, but since we're going to run empty up to Bellingham, we may actually break it up into 3. We may go ahead and do that. We'll have to see how it works out. We'll curb it a little bit back there. If she'll pull it, she gonna do it? Nope. Come on, you can do it. Come on, come on. Go. These ramps in California are hellacious. Like, this is the, you know, if you're not familiar with the game, this was the very first state they released. This was the base game, California. So it was a learning process for them starting out. It's changed a lot since they released the game, you know, like they've made a lot of changes and improvements to it. But California was the OG. And luckily, they're going back and revamping California in different updates. They're going back and redoing the scenery and some of the roads and adding some stuff. So that's great that they're going back and giving some love to California, because it needs it. Oh shoot, we missed a gear. Never mind. Come on. There we go. There we go. Now we're set. Of course, state California is 55 mile an hour for all 18 wheelers, so we just have to kind of like cruise along in 8 low. Nice truck. I dig my Volvos. I've had tons of Volvos, though this isn't my favorite sound for it. I had another sound pack that I really liked. This isn't it. The other one, the one that I liked, is no longer supported because of, I guess, the last sound update they did changed the way sounds were done somehow or something, and so they're not supporting it anymore unless someone else picks it up and does something with it. But this one's all right, but it's not the same as the other one. All right, I put her in cruise, but I think we need to bump her up just a little bit more here. Let's do that. There we go. Now we're set. So I'm thinking we'll definitely make it through Oregon. To our next stop. At least I hope so. We should. I don't see why we wouldn't. We've got 15 hours drive time left, 830 miles. So yeah, we'll probably, we'll definitely split it up. I'm trying to think, I don't know how far it is from Everett to Bellingham. It should be pretty, it shouldn't be too far. Maybe 100 miles or so. Something like that. Something to that effect. That's what we're going to go with. Now, I think you can tell. You see how the map is gray? The road there on the GPS. This is a new area. This is an area where they've changed the roads up in the last California update. So this is going to be new for us. Going over the Sacramento River. Never been to California. I've never been there. I've been to Nevada and Arizona, but that's the furthest west I've been. I've never been to California. And haven't really been there that much in ATS in a long time, because as I've said many times, I got really burned out on California because that was all we had in the game for a while was California. So I drove up and down the I-5 so many times, it's ridiculous. And then as the other states started coming out and they started improving, you see the new truck stop up there. So that's not, yeah, that's the new scenery update part of it. California used to not have any truck stops here. Like, it was a real pain. All they had was little tiny service stations. And I think that's partly because developers are from Europe, so they didn't quite grasp the interstate experience in the United States, you know, until they had more time to kind of research it and figure it out. So that's what they did. They've started doing improvements. So it's nice that they added in those really large truck stops to give you a place to stop and get fuel and do all the things. Now, if we could just go inside and get a cup of coffee, I think we'd be set. That would be fun. I'd enjoy that. So yeah, they're going back, they're giving the state some love. I drove this route so many times in the original game, it just totally burned me out on it for a long time. I had no desire to come back to California. And as the other states were released, you know, scenery techniques and stuff like that improved, and so it made California even less desirable to want to drive here because it just didn't look as good as the other states. So they're fixing that. That's awesome. Of course, Texas is coming out. I've heard some theories that it may be the end of the year. It could very well be. I hope not. I have no idea. I won't even try to give a guess on when it'll come out. I really don't know. I guess it'll get here when it gets here, but I'd love to see it sooner than later. That is the one I'm really the most hyped about, is Texas. It's going to have so much to offer. So many different areas to drive, so many different types of countryside. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a good one. I'm really, really hyped about it. I've seen some pictures of Amarillo, and Amarillo definitely looks like Amarillo to me. They did a nice job of capturing the feel of the city. Of course, you know, the map is scaled. It's not 1-to-1. I don't know what the scale is in particular, but it's not 1-to-1. But to me, like, it doesn't have to be 100% dead on, but it definitely has to capture the feel. And they did that for Amarillo. Even had the Big Texan in Amarillo, which, if you're not familiar with, is a large restaurant to the east of town on I-40. They're known for their big 72-ounce steak. When I went there, they had a big platform like in the middle of the eating area. And if you took on the challenge, you sat up there at this table with a clock and you ate this steak. I don't know, I know they still do the steak. I'm not sure how all that's changed since COVID came about. Big Texan was kind of interesting because when I went there, they just had these really long tables, right? And you just sat down with just random people, like the people that you were with, and then whoever else might be sitting across from you or down a little further would be someone just completely different and random. I'm sure that's probably changed since COVID came about. We did have some good news in the town I live in, though. At the past 14 days, we've only had one positive COVID case, so things have gotten a lot better here where I live, which is absolutely awesome. There was a lot of sick people, but we never really did a lot here in town. Like, no one wore a mask. Life went on pretty much as normal. We had football games, we had pep rallies, we had like all the things for the past year or so. Despite the illness, you know, going through town, and there was a lot of people sick here for being such a small town. But it's improving, so I'm glad for that. I hope it's improving for all you guys as well too. It'd be nice to get back to some kind of normalcy. You know, this is the whole reason why I started doing this, was just to give me something to do and kind of occupy my mind when all that was going on. So yeah, we just cruising along. It's like driving Miss Daisy in the Swift truck. You don't get in any hurry in California. You don't get in any kind of hurry. You just cruise along, leisurely pace. It's really nice. They've done a nice job through here working on this stuff. Take a peek at our truck here. Very nice. She's beautiful. Look at that. Nice truck. I love my Volvos. Like I've said, I've got tons of them. I love doing the package, what is it called? P&D package delivery, whatever, with like the R&L carriers. I don't think R&L has Volvos though. Let's see, who have I driven that's had Volvos? Old Dominion, FedEx. I like pulling the FedEx ground doubles with the Volvos. Trying to think who else. Of course, UPS. I've got like on my other profile, this is a cop in front of us. I've pulled like, shoot, we're fixing to have to go away anyway, don't matter. Yeah, I knew it. Pulled tons, I've got like tons of Volvos for UPS, for doubles, Rocky Mountain doubles, single pups. 53-foot trailers. I got some 45-foot trailers like the old TOFC trailers that you used to have. Nice way station ramp. I dig this one. Try to float her down a little bit here. Nice. This is really cool. This is the first time I've been in this way station on here. They've done a nice job. They're making them more and more like the real deal. 10 mile an hour, come on. Guess that's correct. I had a lot more truckers checking out my ATS stuff, so I appreciate you guys watching and joining in and giving me some tips and stuff like that. Let me know how the experience compares. Like I said, I'm not a real life trucker. I don't know anything about it. Never driven one, never studied it. I just let's get on here and have fun. That's what it's all about. Dropper in third, maybe on down in second. Could have gone in the other one. I didn't realize that one was open too. Usually they only have one. Come on, Sinclair, hurry up. So I do appreciate everyone joining in once again. Thanks, thanks everyone that's done that. Yeah, let's ease on up here and weigh. I think we're about 80,000 pounds. Yeah, 80,275. Not bad. Not bad at all. Decent. Pretty decent. This truck's got a good engine in it, so. Of course, I know we're blowing the we're blowing the speed limit out of the water. I like to get kind of fast coming out of here, honestly. So we get some good speed when we get on the interstate here. Because they don't give you a lot of ramp to merge. Like, we had a lot coming off, but we don't have much going on. There we go. Now we're set. We're back at it. It's going on noon now. We'll probably drive to about 5. Yeah, we'll drive to around 5, give or take, something like that. Yeah, we'll drive to 5 or 6. We'll probably start looking for a spot around 5. That gives us plenty of time to, you see we're back into the yellow road there, so this is part of the old scenery that I've been in. I was going past that dude, but I don't think that's going to happen. We'll just hang out here. Little bumpy going over the bridge there. I like that though. That's cool. You can feel it in the steering wheel. That's the one thing about this experience. I think there should be some more bumping and rattling in the truck than just what's presented. All right, let's set our cruise. Good to go. Let's hop back out. Look at her some more here. Try to keep her in the road. A little bit harder. It's not very easy, or at least for me, doing it exterior. We'll try. Love this game though, man. I've told you guys so many times, it's such a chill game. If you don't have this game and you're kind of interested in getting it, and you're able to, I would definitely recommend it. It's such a just such a chill game. You just jump in and drive. You know, there's no planning, there's no real thought to it. You just jump in, pick out your truck, and go where you want. You know, find your trip and do it. I like that kind of mindless gaming where there's not like a lot of planning and organization and stuff like that to be able to start playing. All right, we're getting into another area that's it's a new area. Nice. We're about to pass Mr. Sinclair here, I think. Got the day cab. Oh, this is cool, but the water don't look that great. I don't know what's going on with the water the other direction there. It's like the waves are way out of scale. Can we hop over? You gonna let me over, Sinclair? Maybe he's kind of hanging out on our bumper back there a little bit. Beautiful countryside, man. This looks nice. They did a good job up here. And they're working on it slowly but surely. I'm looking forward to Donner coming out. That's going to be my favorite. There's just something about driving over Donner's, you know, Donner Pass. Especially as a trucker, you know. Alright, we're going to have to pass this guy too, looks like. You're going to have to let me go. You're going to have to let me go. Sorry, dude. You're going to have to let me go. We caught him with the trailer, but there was nothing I could do. There was nothing I could do. It was too late. It was too late. Hopefully he's alright. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. Just hop on over. You mess with the bull, you get the horns, right? Like I was trying to get over. They won't respect your blinker. You may as well count on that. Oh, a little bit of lag there. I don't know what that was about. If you hit your blinker, a large majority of the time, they're not going to do anything. Like, they're just going to keep on going. Sometimes they'll let you over, but not a lot. Alright, let's hit the cruise again. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's get a screenshot real quick. I've yet to get one. Alright, sweet. Grabbed us a screenshot. We're good on that. I always forget them, and it sucks so bad to have to pull a screenshot out of a video because it just doesn't, it's not ideal. It doesn't work out that great. You can, but it's not ideal. You miss a lot of good stuff when you don't get a screenshot. Alright, let's see where we're at real quick. Where are we at on the map? We're coming up on Hilt, Medford. Where could we stop at? Maybe... Yeah, this is all new scenery through here, yeah. We might could stop, maybe Eugene. I'm kind of hoping we could get up to Eugene. Let's see, where else could we go? We've got Eugene. We've got this huge truck stop right here, which would be a really nice spot. We do have a way station. We could stop there if we need. They don't have a rest area on the northbound lanes, though, which sucks. And we got this rest. Okay, that would be a better area. That might be a good spot for us right here, Eugene. We may stop there. We'll see. We've still got, we got about 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours left. Saya, nice. I love that. Man, that's such a good logo. That's such a good identifiable logo. There's no missing Saya. Like, that's one of those really just awesome jobs. Whoever came up with that design. Just always got to think of those trucking companies that just really jump out at you going down the highway. If you guys can think of any, if you think of any trucking companies that are like really super recognizable that just jump out at you on the road, leave it down in the comments. Let me know. Like I said, Schneider's one because, I mean, it's a big orange truck, or at least they were. Trying to think of another one. Schneider, Saya. You know, I'm not going to say JB Hunt because the logo isn't that great. It's a good logo, but it doesn't jump out at you, you know? Like, you could miss it easy if you weren't paying attention. All right, Hilt, 1 mile. We'll keep on and keeping. How are we doing on fuel? Yeah, we're fine on fuel. That was an interesting truck. I don't know who that was. I'm starting to see some trailers I've never seen before. I don't know what I installed to to make those pop up. It's one of the many mods I have. I have tons and tons and tons of mods. This profile isn't as mod heavy as my original. I started having a lot of trouble with my original one. I think it's because of all the mods I had. All right, we're coming up port of entry and weigh station. We may have to weigh again, hopefully not. It's open. What did they say? Oh, we can bypass. Nice. Okay, yeah, I'll take it. Oregon. Welcome. Welcomes you. Nice. Oregon. We're in Oregon, guys. We made it. I'm going to hop over because these guys are going to be coming out. Don't look like anytime soon, but you never know. All right, it's 1,400 hours, so we got a few more hours to drive. All right, let's hop back over. I think we're clear. All right, Medford, next two exits. I love the I-5 in Oregon and Washington. It's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. It's such a good drive. There's like certain corridors in games that I love driving. The I-5 through Oregon, Washington is a good one. I-80 up through Oregon, or I think is it 80? Let's double check. Let's see what that one is. It's or is it 84? It's 84. That's right. Like Ontario to Pendleton and to Portland. That's a really, really nice one. Any of the 84 driving is really nice. I like the I-15 between Salt Lake City and Las Vegas is really good. What else? What is 80 going through Wyoming is another good one. The 70 is a good one. 25, like there's lots. I love the interstate driving. It's by far some of my favorite driving in the game. We don't venture on 2-lane roads too often. That's cool with the whales for fish. I guess that's salmon. I said whales. It's salmon. I think that's actually supposed to be salmon or salmon. Mrs. Spur, Meredith and I debate that all the time. Salmon or salmon? Guess it's all dependent on where you're from. I say either. I don't know. Whichever one suits me at the moment. All right, let's get back behind this guy. That's funny. I totally thought it was whales though, and then it dawned on me. I was like, wait a minute, not whales. I need to get a garage in Medford. I had one on my old profile. I need one. I need one on this profile. Medford's a good place for base of operations to drive in and out of. I had some log trucks up here on my old profile that I used to do some logging. Kind of fun. All right, 3 o'clock. A little bit further, we'll have to start thinking about it. I think we're going to make it through Eugene, no problem. Like, we'll get north of there, maybe. Grants Pass, Crescent City, 1 mile. They've done such just an incredible job of capturing that interstate experience. They really just have. And even though I'm not a trucker in real life, I have got a lot of hours on the interstate from trips that we made visiting family and moving a few times and all that stuff. I remember when Amerity and I moved to Oklahoma, we drove the biggest U-Haul they had, and then we had the full, it was like 18-foot car auto trailer or something like that. And it went pretty well. I'd pulled a trailer like that before several times when I used to landscape back when I was a teenager. Or my late teens when I was in college. So I was comfortable with that. It wasn't that big of a deal. It was a little bigger with the big U-Haul. Hey, we're gonna have to drop down a gear. Nah, we'll be all right. Actually, no, we won't. Look at there, another Swift doubles. I didn't even notice that. Let's hop on over here. So I was okay with that. It wasn't that big of a deal, but I'll never forget, we're going through Louisiana. And, or was it Jackson? It may have been Mississippi. One of those two places, we were driving along and someone kind of cut us off. They merged in front of us really, really close, and I had to kind of get on the brakes a little bit, and I felt the car bump against the chains on the trailer behind us. And when we got to Oklahoma, it had shifted and pulled the chains so tight from that. I like to have never got those chains off that car. It took me forever. We moved to this new little town. We didn't know anyone. Like, we had no one to help us. And it took me forever to get that car off of that trailer. And we were like starved to death and tired and just, it was bad. All right, so our time is 4 o'clock. Now we need to start thinking about our stop. All right, where are we gonna stop at now? It may actually be Eugene. We're still a ways out. I thought we were closer than that. We've got this truck stop right here. Might be a good one. It doesn't look like, actually doesn't look like that great of a truck stop. It's not the really big one. What do we got? We've got the way station here. Yeah, I don't know. It's either that rest area or one of these stops here. Trying to look and see. Portland, it's not going to be an option. These are just little service stations. They're not that big. That's an option. It has a rest area right there. We could do that. There, let's just keep going. We'll keep going. We'll figure it out. Top back out again. Kind of a wonky view there, especially coming into a big tight ass curve. Like, I'm good. Never mind. I've seen some people do some videos with some really nice cinematic shots, like drive-bys, and I'm like, how do they get those shots? Like, the shots I'm talking about, they'll be stopped at a red light, it'll be an external view, and it'll be like on the opposite side of the truck, opposite lanes, you know, and you'll watch the truck like go through the intersection and turn, and I'm like, but the camera is stationary, it's like not moving, so it has to be something on the dev console that they're doing to do that. And if you want to pull the dev console up, all you gotta do is hit your tilde key and it'll pull it up. You gotta activate it though in your settings first, but you have to go in, I think I went in Notepad. You have to activate it that way. Trucks use right lane. What did I say, next 2 miles? Something like that, maybe? Yeah, we may honestly be stopping up here at this, at the rest area. Not the way station, but the rest area after that. If we don't go in. Yes, I knew it. I knew it. Gotta go away. Alright, we'll do it. All right, we're good. Here, slow down a little bit more. There we go, nice, all right. Floating her down. I do enjoy floating her down going into the way stations. That's a lot of fun. Uh-oh, someone's got. What did they do? All right, let's see what we got here. 79,995. We burned a little fuel off. We burned just a tad off there. Yeah, I think we're gonna stop at this next rest area. I think that's gonna be the plan. Walmart. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the plan for us. It's gonna be the rest area. May as well. We're getting close on time, and it'll probably work out because it'll make the third and final part of the video a little bit longer instead of being like super short. So that'll work out. We'll space it out there. Should be coming up any time now, right? Actually, it may work out really good. I don't think we'd be able to go much further than that rest area. Yeah, anytime now would be nice, guys. Anytime. I'll take it. There we go. There it is. Yeah, that actually timed out. I don't think we'd be able to go much further in this. There we go. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Nice rest area too. This is cool. I like this. Where can we go? I think we'll just pull up behind homie up here. Right, straight ahead. I think that'd be a good one. Oh, I like this. I don't think I've ever been in a rest area like this. Oh, they're always so nice too. They're really nice rest areas. After you've been on the road for a long time, you just want to get out, stretch your legs. Oh, let her go dead. I don't know how that happened, but oh well. All right, let's set the parking brake. I'll let her go dead. There we go. Actually, let's keep her running. Let's start it back up, keep her running, because we need our AC or heat or whatever it is we got going on here. All right, let's hop out of the truck. We'll take one last look at her here. Very cool. I like this. Man, I want to get another screenshot real fast. All right, there we go. Got our last screenshot. Okay, so we made it to, not quite to Eugene. Not quite to Eugene. So we'll drive from here up to Everett to finish up the trip. And eventually we'll make our way up to Bellingham. I want to do the entire I-5. We could go, yeah, we could go up here to this Walmart or whatever. Maybe we could pick a load up from there. And that'll conclude this trip. And then we'll have to see about coming up with another long haul trip to make anyway. All right, guys, just want to thank all y'all for all the love and support. Really do appreciate everything that you've done. If you are new to the channel, please be sure to hit that like, subscribe, ring that bell, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. And with all that said, we'll catch you on the road next time. Peace.